Only mode.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the launch of my new book, a long coming book, The Revenue Revolution for Law Firms. So, thanks very much for your attendance today. And as I said, it's with great excitement that I'm able to launch to you the Revenue Revolution for Law Firms. This is a book that I've been working on over the last 15 to 18 months. At about Would be 15 months. So about August last year, I decided that I needed to put everything that I do with firms down into one single place where all the law firms and practitioners can take my content and use it. So for those of you who've participated in my Grow Your Law Firm webinars, one of the cornerstones of developing strategy within your practice is to ensure that you produce content so that your existing clients and prospective clients can really understand what it is that you do. And so what I've decided to do, as I said, to put my entire strategy that I work with legal firms into a single book for you all to use. So why do I write a book? First of all, I wanted to, as I said, put it into a single place where you can access what it is that you need to be doing in your practice. But I also wanted to make sure that I produced something that was not theory. Um, it was actually the tried and tested actions and strategy that has worked. Um, so what you get in the Revenue Revolution for Law Firms is the core strategy that I've used in my firm for many years, FWO Chartered Accountants, and that a number of years ago I tailored for legal firms. Um, and as such, the actions and the ideas within this book, as I said, are not theoretical. They are actions that have been worked on and simplified and developed so that they can be implemented within any professional services firm, but in this book specifically tailored for legal firms. So they're simple to follow, full of practical ideas and actions that have been tried and tested. And as I said, they're now available for you to use. So all you need to do is purchase a copy of the book, and it's just full of rich content there and ideas for you to be able to go and implement in your firms. So let me now just run through a few of the things that I cover off in the book. So to start with, what I've experienced in working with legal firms, be it a one principal firm or a four principal firm, smaller firms, medium sized firms, larger firms, they all have exactly the same issues when it comes to profit and cash flow, and that is they have too much labour and not enough revenue. And they also have relatively poor cash flow structures within their practices, meaning that the clients are actually controlling the cash flow for the firm, which you might think, say, well, that's the case because they pay us. But what happens within firms is that their systems aren't designed to minimise that period of time that I call the cash gap around getting that cash into the firm. So when you look at the activities in the Revenue Revolution for law firms, it'll show you how to measure and manage your labour to maximise the return on it. I call this the efficiency factor, so that you've got very simple and structured approach to how you drive improvements in that return of your direct labour cost. It'll also show you how to build systematically your revenue pipeline proactively. That's only going to be limited by your imagination, creativity, and the energy that you put into driving those outcomes. And it also shows you how to design your cash flow so that it suits your practice, not that of your clients. So, it's designed around a very simple and structured process that you implement in your practice that's focused on key drivers of profitability and cash flow to ensure that you're maximising your returns that you receive. Most firms I see focus on a strategy of squeezing the orange. And most of them do implement their revenue strategies in their firms so that they do feel like one day they're going to run out of juice. And this is because firms are focusing on doing the work. But what you also need to focus on is winning the work. So the revenue revolution for law firms looks at both of these areas. It doesn't look to detract from the importance of doing the work, but what it also does, it helps you build strategies and actions that are designed around winning the work and ensuring that you've got a constant flow of new work coming from existing clients, but also from winning work from prospective clients. So what we do is we focus on strategies in your firm around the 5 key revenue areas, your 5 key revenue plans. First of all, around doing the work, which is how you produce it and deliver it, and then how you manage your relationships with existing clients. What I also do is give you that insight and structures and strategies into how you go about winning the work, which is focusing on the product, marketing, and sales strategies of your firm. And in both instances, whether it's doing the work or winning the work, you need to create systems and processes so that you can get predictable outcomes from both areas of activity. So, as I said, my book, The Revenue Revolution for Law Firms, is full of ideas that have been tried and tested. Firstly, within my own firm, which is a chartered accounting firm, but also then has been unique and tailored for legal firms to drive and implement in their practices. So it's very easy to buy. If you've attended some of my Grow Your Law Firm webinars, which I conduct every month, a lot of the content that I go through in those webinars is covered off in a lot more detail in my book. So it's easy to buy. Just go online to financiallywellorganized.com. You can buy it in hard copy, or you can download it as an ebook via iBook or by Amazon and other suppliers, so that you can read it on your iPad or your mobile phone. But first of all, just visit financiallywellorganized.com and just follow the links. And for everybody who's attended today, you're going to be going into a draw to win one of 3 copies. So the winners will be contacted later on in the day. And what I'd also like to just draw your attention to is, you would have heard at different times in my marketing material, but also if you've attended the Grow Your Law Firm workshops about my FWO Growth Club. And the Revenue Revolution for Law Firms is the cornerstone of the FWO Growth Club, whereby what we do over a 12-month period is you work together with up to 10 firms that are in the same place as you in terms of their strategic development, same issues, and we work through the structure of the revenue revolution for law firms over that 12-month period. So what you're getting by reading the Revenue Revolution for Law Firms is an insight, in quite a detailed insight into what we do at the FWO Growth Club. So if you're interested, also just drop me an email. But please go online. It's available as of today. Revenue Revolution for Law Firms. I hope you enjoy it. Please take some of the actions out of it and implement them in your firm. If you've got any questions or comments or feedback, please feel free to drop me an email at matt@fwo.net.au. So thank you for your attendance today. Just a very quick webinar just to let you know that the Revenue Revolution for Law Firms is now available online at financiallywellorganized.com. Thank you for your attendance, and we'll see you next month for the Grow Your Law Firm webinar on marketing plans for legal firms. You can register online at financiallywellorganized.com. Thank you very much.